Hey guys, this is a video review of the Ironman 3 Hot Toys movie masterpiece Starboost. This is a follow-up video to my unboxing of the Starboost. Since I already did that video, I'm just gonna start with the figure right away instead of the box. As you can see, he's a very good looking figure. Mostly white, like an astronaut. And he's got some gold bits here on his helmet, his elbow, his knees, this part right here near the foot, the back, which helps to break up the white and black monotony of the figure. For the sections that are black, you can see he's got a textured feel with these hexagons. And he's got this textured feel on his thighs, his legs, the arms, the shoulders, the ab joint, the back of the thigh, the back of his crotch, and even on the backpack itself. Now, what does probably stands out to you most is the white, which is probably the main color of the figure. He does have some, let's see, red logos on there that look like they've been on the figure for quite a while. I don't think this was unintentionally scratched off. I think it was applied here to look like it was a suit that's been used for quite some time, which is kind of odd since most of the House Protocol suits were suits he made it in a short amount of time, but I suppose maybe he just messed up trying to apply these logos on the suit. But here we can see the red logo on the back and on the spine joint right here. The sculpt of this figure looks really nice. I like it. I like the shape of this forearm, especially with this protruding side facing outward. I like the back of the legs, the way they're designed here. I like the silver paint on the back of the knee. Like how the elbows look with this gold, these panel lines, and these vents. See, I like the shape of the chest. This sort of big V design, and the wide V designs of the abs. Select these silver bits around the chest, where the outer ribs should be, and the silver piece. So we've got some logos at the bottom. Wait, those are company logos. Marvel, Hot Toys. Even the shape of his waist flaps aren't so bad. They sort of spring back in whenever you try to move them, which I kind of like. So like how he's got these vents here for his oversized shoulder pads, which make a part of his jetpack. The jetpack looks pretty cool too, especially with these thrusters. They're really cool. Also kind of like how the rib cage on the side is lined up with 3 of these diagonal white bits. It's very cool. Yeah. So overall, the figure looks very cool. It looks very much like a real astronaut. I wouldn't be surprised if NASA makes suits like this someday with jetpacks in the back. But moving on, as for the articulation, his head looks up and down, rotates 360 degrees. Actually, no, it doesn't. That's what I thought it did. It gets blocked by these shoulder pads, but his arms do go all the way around. They go in and out. Yeah, this goes in the forearm. This is to cover up the battery door, I suppose, because maybe there was supposed to be... Sorry about that. Probably because there was supposed to be a panel line there by default, maybe. I'm not sure, but it does bend 90 degrees here. Rotates at the wrist joint. You can pull the figure up, make it do an ab crunch, or make it turn 45 degrees. Make the waist turn 45 degrees in either direction. For those of you who don't know, 45 is basically half of a 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle is the angle of the letter L. But moving on, his legs do go up. They go back, but not very far. Actually, they don't seem to go out in this direction very far either. His legs do bend 90 degrees, and when you do, his knee pad does go with this lower leg up to this, up to this point. Then only the lower leg moves. He does have some nice ankle pivot. Foot does go up and down. Now, as I've shown in my unboxing video, he does come with 4 sets of hands. This is the articulated hands, where the fingers can be moved. As you can see, it's got 3 points of articulation, and 2 points on the thumb. And here are his repulsor hands, which are at this angle to make it look like he's doing a repulsor blast. One thing about the figure is that his arm can be taken off. You can just take the repulsor hand, put it on here. It's probably safer to do it this way. It's really hard to get the hand on the first time. Now you want to be careful when putting it. You want to make sure it's going into the hole, otherwise you'll crush the plastic around the hole and it won't look very good when you take it off. Yeah, here it is with the hand. Can get some pretty cool poses with it doing a repulsor blast, like you can with all the Hot Toys Ironman figures. Just like to do mine like this. I can also take this arm off. Put the articulated fingers on here. Hold on, wrong hand. Yeah. Maybe angle it up to make it look like he's doing a repulsor. Then stick the arm back in the peg hole. The ball joint. Sorry, it looks like a pretty tough fit, but put the battery door back on because it fell. You can actually try to get Ironman in some pretty cool poses with both hands open. Although in this pose it looks more like he's about to grab your purse than do a double repulsor blast, to be honest. But I have seen some pretty cool poses online with Ironman on the flight stand. Would be a good pose if I had him on the flight stand. Now he does come with the removable faceplate. Just take the head off. Now there's this notch up here, which you can probably use to help you get the helmet off. Sorry, it's not. Okay, this notch right here. You can see a battery door up here. And you can stick on the alternate faceplate, which doesn't have the eye holes for the light inside. There you go. Put on the head. There's also another battery door on the back behind this piece. You do. Can be tough getting it out the first time, but just do the ab joint, make it bend forward, then try to take this piece off. And yeah, here's the battery door for the arc reactor on the chest. I don't have the batteries in my Ironman Starboost yet, so I'm not going to show off the light up features. So overall, I think this figure is great. Very well designed. Really amazing. Love the astronaut look. It's very cool. I highly recommend picking this guy up, even though he is a hot toy. The level of articulation and detail makes this figure really fantastic for Ironman fans or fans of the movie series. You can pick this up at Sideshow Collectibles now. I believe they still have it. And, well, that's it for my review. Be sure to follow me on twitter.com/legend antihero, and you can add me on Facebook at facebook.com/legend antihero.